Excuse me, have you seen an elderly woman around here? I was out shopping with my mother, but we got separated. Her hair and eyes look just like mine.
Unfortunately, we don't know this city very well.
There you are, Lem. What are you doing here? What sort of child is still getting lost when she's 18 years old?
Me? You're the one who got lost. Did you forget where we were supposed to meet?
Oh, did I?
Honestly, I don't know how you keep a nursing job when you can't even stick to a simple schedule. It's nice to see that Olympians are as human as we are.
No kidding. Carrie? Carrie, it's you. You're alive. Wait, Nachtigal's sister?
Oh, yes. My name is Carrie. But I'm afraid I don't know who you are.
You don't?
I'm sorry. I can't remember anything from my childhood. When I washed up on a beach here 20 years ago, all I could remember was my name.
Wait, do you know who my mother used to be?
No. I merely met her once before, when I was working with her husband.
Oh, are you in the military too?
Forgive me for not recognizing you. You meet so many people as a soldier's wife.
No apologies necessary. It was a long time ago. May I ask where your husband is?
He's away on an expedition right now. I haven't heard from him in a long time. But I'm not worried. Ever since he found me 20 years ago, Julius has never broken a promise he's made to me.
Mom, could you stop gushing to complete strangers?
Okay. But it is true, you know.
Come on, we need to get going. Nice meeting you all.
Hey. When the schism was breached 20 years ago, the tsunami must have brought Carrie all the way here to Olympias.
Aren't you going to go after her?
I don't know what I would say to her after all these years. I don't even know how to feel about this.
Rowen got so shafted in this game. Oh my goodness. They just beat the crap out of Rowen. I feel so sad for him.
Let's bring the light leaf clover back to Balin.
And then we get our story. This is gonna be good.
I don't even care about the story anymore. Like, I'm too busy feeling sad for Rowen. I feel so sad for him.
I hope Lady Dressel is faring well.
Why not go to the manor and see? Dressel must be worried sick about you.
Oh, worried about me? Oh my. I do hope she doesn't perceive me as being that old.
And then he puts on a smile. Rowen is like the strongest character in this game. Putting on a strong face and all after that. Rowen is too strong. I feel so sad for him. This game makes me feel too much, guys. I care for these characters way too much. Wrong way. Poor Rowen. I mean, that's just so sad. I don't even know how to react anymore other than saying that I feel really sad for Rowen. Let's go talk with Balin and listen to the Alvin story and hopefully just kind of try and move past the whole Rowen is getting seriously shafted in this game. I wonder where I find Navi Metal. I should probably try and figure that out. Do that next session, probably.
Holy, I can't believe you actually found a light leaf clover. If we'd have bet money, you'd have made a killing.
All right, make with the embarrassing stories.
Oh well, a bet's a bet.
Which one are you going to tell them?
Let's make it the one about this very clover. When Alvin was 5 years old, he wanted to do something for Aunt Leticia's, for his mother's birthday. He came up with the idea of giving her a crown made entirely out of light leaf clovers.
Sounds like that could be difficult.
Right, even back then they were quite hard to find. So little Alvin thought long and hard about what to do. After a lot of thought, he came up with the idea of painting regular clovers the color of light leaf clovers.
That's brilliant!
Is it? He gave it to Leticia before the paint was dry, and she ended up getting it all over her hair. Alvin was even more surprised at this than Leticia was, and he started bawling his eyes out. Out of habit, he buried his face in her hair as he tried to apologize, and ended up getting paint all over his face too. The end.
That's so cute!
That was a wonderful story.
You really loved your mother, didn't you, Alvin?
I'll get you for this, Balin.
Talking about Leticia has put me in the mood for one of her peach pies. Oh, they were absolute perfection. I'd give anything for one more bite, but unfortunately, it's not to be.
Balin, you hang on to those memories. She may never have made it back to Olympias, but at least we can keep her memory alive.
Even if you asked me to, I could never forget about her. Or about you, naturally.
I'm glad I made it back.
That was some nice backstory on Alvin and how he was like as a kid. Also kind of funny. Let's go to... What one was I gonna... Oh, right, we need to go to... I don't even have to turn on the thing for it. We're going to Shandu to see Alvin's mother again. Shandu. Wait a minute, where is it? Did I pass it? Oh, I'm on other. I need towns. Here we go. I don't know which entrance I want. Which one's going to be closer? Royal Hunting Grounds entrance should be near it. Shut up about your mutton. Oh my goodness. Pretty sure there's a sub-skit I can do here for Elise and her trying to remember stuff too. I should probably take a quick spin around town to try and figure it out. After I do the Alvin's mother thing.
This is where your mother lived, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're back?
Hey, Isla. I got your letter. So... Mom's dead. You already buried her?
That's right. I'm so sorry. When I got here, she had already departed.
Mom. Why did you do this?
I'm sorry.
I'm okay. There's actually a part of me that's kind of relieved now. Gonna scold me for that?
A human life is a heavy thing. If you were carrying your mother's burden for her, it's only natural that you'd feel that way.
Never thought you'd be the one to console me. All right, enough of this. Isla, how did she really die?
What? If you mean the cause of death, it was a sudden paroxysm of...
You don't think it was the poison? Because my mother knew that you were mixing it into her food.
What?
Remember how she'd have those lucid moments? She told me about the poison in a letter.
She lied. If she knew about it, why did she eat?
Don't strain yourself. You never were a good liar.
It's you and that group of yours' fault for trapping me here.
Wait, stop.
Now Alvin's getting shafted. His mom is dead. Oh my goodness. So many characters are getting shafted right now. I feel so sad for them all.
Isla went to the Royal Hunting Grounds.
Damn it. After her.
It's a good thing that Jude can see through walls. Because I highly doubt he was able to look through that one window and see her going in. There's no way. Because look, the window is like, it's upstairs. The window is like up there. It's not that one. It's a bigger one. Look. Yeah, this is an elevator. Or it's not an elevator, it's stairs. Oh no, wait, maybe it is that one. But even so, there is no possible way that from that vantage point with that window, in the amount of time that Jude could have seen exactly if Isla went into the Royal Hunting Grounds. She could have gone up to the Wyverns for all he knows, or she could have jumped into the river, or she could have gone down in that direction. Yeah, there's no way for Jude to have been able to tell, other than intuition, that she went to the Royal Hunting Grounds. Not only that, but I guess he probably from that vantage point could have seen her if she tried to go that way, but there were more options than just the Royal Hunting Grounds. Look, there's no, there's not a ferry over here. I thought there was. Actually, yes, there is. So there's a whole other world outside of Rizamaxi. I don't know if I can believe that. It could just be a misinformation that Exodus is spreading to sow confusion. No, it's not. Look, she could have gone down there and tried and catch a boat or something. Or a, whatchamacallit, whatever it is. They don't have boats. They have like a dinghies or whatever they're called. So, Jude, how did you use your X-ray vision or your mind-seeking power, your mind powers to figure out where? How big is the Royal Hunting Grounds? Actually pretty big. This might take a minute to find her. Where have you gone, Isla? I imagine we'll be able to spot her pretty easily. So I'm not going to try and, like, scope, like, run from one side of the area to the other. I'm just going to go straight forward and keep my eyes peeled. We should have enough time for one or two more side quests after this one, if this one doesn't take much longer. So, I'm trying to decide what side skits I want to do, or side quests I want to do next. Don't touch me. Where have you gone, Isla? Did she go all the way to the, place where they experiment on the children? Whatever that was called. Did she go all the way over there? I don't think she would. They said she's in the Royal Hunting Grounds. I'm not set to this skit. Wait a second. Event list underway. Mother and child, is this it? Party, Letitia, blah, blah, blah. Isla, who was the asked for the cause. That one. It just says pursue Isla. Well, that sucks. I thought I'd get something out of it more than that. Like saying she's in the Royal Hunting Grounds or something, so I'd know for sure. I'm entering the third section of the Royal Hunting Grounds, so if I don't see her here, then I imagine she has to be in the place just beyond where they experimented on the Lees and all. Jay! Just gotta keep my eyes peeled. Probably need to climb these areas to make sure she's not up top one of these, because that is a possibility. So let's climb up here and see what's happening. Anything? I don't see her up here. I don't see her over on that one either. She might be up on that ridge over there. I'm starting to think she may just be in the place just after, where I have to, like, I'll probably have to go all the way to the bottom to get to her. Which will, of course, be tedious. Because I don't want to climb all the way down there, but I won't have much of a choice now, will I? Where do I climb up here? Where's the vine? Right there. Make sure she isn't up here. If I don't check here, then the game's coding will change and make it to where she is up here. That is how it works with me when I'm playing games. I don't see her. You ran into me, you piece of crap. I hate you now. I don't have time for your crap. I'm running. Bye. See you later. I don't see her over there, so I imagine she has to be in that place. On this way. So let's go there. What's this? Jet black feathers, nice. Got 36. Probably should go turn those in soon. Oh, that's right. They wanted us to go see Xillia, didn't they? We'll do that one next. We should have enough time for that one and possibly one other after we fix whatever's going on with Isla. I guess she's here, because I didn't see her in the Royal Hunting Grounds, and that's the direction Jude said she was in. I can't really see her. I don't see her down there or anything, though. I don't think Jude would say she ran towards the Royal Hunting Grounds and then she'd be in Labari Hollow. Even though the two are connected. I really wish it told me, instead of just pursue Isla, it said would pursue Isla, like, in the Royal Hunting Grounds, or she's in the Royal Hunting Grounds. It would be really tedious to climb down here. Do I really want to climb down here on the assumption that she's here? Because I can't see her from up here, so I'm assuming she isn't here. She could be in one of the little mine things, though. Let's take another spin around the Royal Hunting Grounds first. Then we'll come back to Labari Hollow and start scanning it if I don't see her. This is going to be so irritating. I don't like it when I'm not given more specific directions, because I end up wandering around like an idiot. Pretty sure that from this I can jump down easier. You did not touch me. You did not. Let's be perfectly honest here. That harpy did not come in contact with me. Stupid hitbox. Well, she's not up here. I imagine I'd be able to just see her. Maybe I missed her before because I wasn't, like, fully scanning the area. I was just kind of trying to keep my eyes peeled. So let's do a run back and see if I can find her. And if not, then I guess we're going to have to go to Labari Hollow and look in there, because I don't know where else. Since Jude said she went to the Royal Hunting Grounds. Unless Jude was lying to me and he's trying to throw me off the scent. Would you do that to me, Jude? My main character, would you betray me like that? You better not.